we continue to emphasize just how important the Commonwealth is to the nation's future. That the nation is looking to Virginia to deliver for President Obama as well as Tim Kaine. And so we need to make that sure that our volunteers are, one, appreciated and encouraged to keep moving and working over the next several weeks.
Talk about campaigning. As Democrats in this part of the state obviously have difficulty, but Democrats have done well or done better in recent cycles than they had back in the 80s and 90s, perhaps. So talk about the importance of having a presence out here.
Well, we need to have a presence here because our message resonates whether you're in Waynesboro, Charlottesville, or Alexandria. It's one that we're talking about strengthening the middle class, investing in education, improving our economy. And so that's a message we can take on the road wherever we go in the Commonwealth of Virginia, and that's why we're in a place like here in Waynesboro. Every vote here in Waynesboro is just as important as any vote in Richmond or Alexandria.
You're here this morning on a Saturday morning before Labor Day, and there's a pretty good turnout in Waynesboro. Surprising? Good surprising?
Encouraging.
Encouraging.
I'm not surprised. Having been here before, I know there's a lot of great Party Democrats here in Waynesboro, and so I'm just here to encourage them, thank them for what they're doing, and of course encourage them over the next 73 days to keep working. Virginia's important. It could be a very tight election. Every vote will matter, and we need to make sure we get our vote out on November 6th.
I know 4 years ago we worked really hard as Democrats, I'll say that too. Republicans maybe took for granted Virginia. This year they're not taking it for granted, so the stakes are even higher if that's possible. Talk about that if you could.
I'd be surprised if the Republicans got surprised this time. They should know we're coming after them. But again, our message resonates. What President Obama is talking about, investing in education, infrastructure to create jobs. That's a strong message here in the Commonwealth of Virginia. And so I believe, I'm very confident we're going to do very well on November 6th. But it will be, it's competitive. Let there be no mistake. This is a competitive race. That's why I'm here in Waynesboro today, to make sure that we get every vote we can here in Waynesboro.
So turnout's really important, isn't it? That's what really keyed President winning last time. Getting a big turnout, getting those young voters, minority voters, people who were not
youth
all
vote.
that.
We were in Charlottesville yesterday. The president's coming to Charlottesville on next Wednesday, and so that youth vote is extremely important. So we're going to be working the college campuses. They have the most at stake. This is their future. We need to make sure that they're well informed about the choices that are stark in this election. And when they are well informed, they're going to be supporting our ticket. And so we need to make sure we get to those college campuses.
So going to JMU, UVA, Tech, places like that, where there's a lot of young voters.
That's correct.
You're spending some time there.
Yes, we are. And we were ODU and CNU and the Hampton Roads area is very important. So Norfolk State.
BCU.
Yeah. We have some wonderful colleges and universities here in the Commonwealth. We're very proud that the president's coming to Charlottesville next week to emphasize those points. And of course, the University of Virginia is a wonderful place that we're extremely proud of.